Hello, my name is Elizabeth Moo, and I'm a therapist at Children's Hospital of Orange County with the Intensive Outpatient Program. We previously talked about thinking skills and how they affect us. We also talked about ways to change our thoughts to help us with our emotional well-being. In this video, we're going to talk about challenges that come up with these practices. Sometimes it can be difficult to change our thoughts, and there are some things that can get in the way. So we're going to talk about things we can do to work through those challenges. One thing that comes up for people is forgetting that you're even trying to change the language you use. We talked about those examples of extreme language. It's really easy to fall into patterns of using words like always, never, I can't, it's the worst. Ways that you can help this when you're practicing is by setting alarms or reminders. We talked about, if you're a visual person, having post-it notes or on your phone, having those reminders of encouragements that you're practicing. So in doing that, setting alarms can remind yourself to practice, having something outside of yourself to remind yourself to practice. It could also be helpful to have accountability buddies. Maybe there's someone in your life that can give you gentle reminders when they notice that you're being really hard on yourself or using some of that extreme language. You can work on it together. Another challenge that can come up is, I don't think I can change my thoughts. Right away, we can see there's a can't in there, so it's a cue for us to challenge it with some more balanced wording. It's difficult, and it's okay through this process to be kind to yourself. It's a hard thing that I'm trying. It's something new. It's going to take me time to get through it. Something else that can come up is thinking it won't even help. How is changing my thinking supposed to change my emotions? That on its own is an unbalanced and rigid thought. So it's a part of what we do in therapy to remember, hey, people have done this, it's helped other people, maybe it can help me too. The help can be encouraging. It may not feel like it's helping now, and give it some time. You may notice a difference. Lastly, you may not notice the difference right away. If you're trying this and it hasn't felt like it's helped just yet, what we want to do is keep at it, keep trying. Just like any new skill, whether you're learning to play the piano, learning a new language, literally right now, you're learning a new language. Maybe you're trying to skateboard. You're not going to be able to have one day of practice and then be an expert. With this practice, we know for a fact that changing the way we think changes how we feel and act. It's not an easy thing to do, and it's okay through this process to be encouraging to yourself. Try saying something like, this is a hard thing I'm trying. It's something new. It'll take me some time to get through it. And it's okay to take breaks too. We don't want you to get to the point where you're so frustrated that you just want to give up. Just be mindful that it will take some time, and you'll notice the benefits in the long run. You also want to see that the words that you're changing are actually helpful and accurate. Remember, the goal is to stay on board with the new encouragements and the new language we're using. So if you notice you're trying to say, hey, I am the most amazing person ever, and you're not believing it, maybe you take a step back. Maybe you try, I am working towards being the best person I can be, or I'm not there yet, and I hope to be. Sometimes I like who I am. Making it a little bit more authentic to where you are now can help you build that foundation. Even if you believe it 10%, we can build on that. These are some ways that you can troubleshoot when it's hard to change our thoughts, and it's going to be difficult, and you can do it. You've got this.